Okay, so today, we will start another form of the representation of LTI system, which is called as difference and differential equation. Okay, so okay, so differential and difference equation. Okay, so generally this differential equation used for continuous time to represent. Okay, so and this difference equation will be used for discrete time sequence. Okay, discrete time systems. Okay, discrete time LTI systems, and this is for continuous time LTI system. Okay, so now this is the differential and difference equation for LTI system. So differential equations are used to represent the continuous time LTI system, and discrete time LTI system will use the difference equation. Okay, so now if you take the general form of the differential equation for the continuous time case. Okay, so the differential equation, so if you take the general form, it will be like this, that is k equal to 0 to n. Okay, so ak into, so dy power k by dt power k. Okay, so this is the actual left hand side of the equation, and if you take right hand side, so it will be equal k equal to 0 to n, so dk into dx d power k x divided by dt power k. So now here y and x whatever we are defining, so y is nothing but your output, that is y of t, so which will be represented as output of the system. Okay, output of the system, and similarly x of t, it will be input of the system, input of the system. And whatever n we are representing here, n is the order of the differential equation. Okay, n is the order of differential equation. Okay, so okay, so this is the n is the order of the differential equation. Okay, so now, so if you take, there are two, again in differential equation, it has a two types of the solutions which we can able to find it out for LTI system. So that is the response of the output or response of the system with respect to the given input. Okay, so there are two types. So what are the two types which we need to define in the differential equation, which is called as natural response and forced response. Okay, so what is meant by natural response means the output of the systems only, so when we give the initial conditions with the input as 0. Okay, okay, so that is, so there are two types of the responses. Okay, in the differential equation, or if you take the continuous time case, that is natural response. Okay, natural response and forced response. So now what is meant by natural response? The output of the system. So when we evaluate the output of the system using only initial conditions. Okay, using only initial conditions. So here input is, we are treating it as input as 0. Okay, so that's why this natural response, which we'll call it as also the zero input response. Okay, also we can call it as zero input response. Okay, so now this forced response, it is nothing but the response of the system or output of the system when we give the input. So for a particular input. Okay, for a particular input with zero initial conditions. So with initial conditions are, all the initial conditions are zero, that is with zero initial conditions. Okay, so this is the natural response and forced response. Okay, so now if you take the general form of the natural response, the first case if you take, okay, in the differential equation, how to represent the natural response. If you take the first case, so now that will be in the general form. So we have already seen, so here this is a general form of any differential equation for LTI system. Now if you take the natural response case, so we have assumed that input is 0. That means your x of t will become completely 0. Then your right side of this equation will become 0. So now we can express the general form for natural response. Okay, for natural response, so we can express the general form as equate, that is summation k equal to 0 to n ak into, so dy power k by dt power k, which is equal to 0, since because x of t, which is input, we are assuming it as 0. So this is the general form of the uh, zero input response or natural response. Okay, so now if we take the solution for this, say for example if I express this something in terms of differential equation, now what is the solution for this differential equation? So generally the natural response, the solution of that natural response in the general form, it will exist like this, that is summation I equal to 1 to n, okay, ci into e power ri into t. So you might have studied in the maths also, so it is in the this form. So when this natural response, so the solution for this differential equation, so in terms of, so this expression, so this is the solution for the differential equation which we represent here. Okay, so now when we solve the differential equation, you will get the roots. Okay, so roots of the differential equation, first if you put the if you take some two second order differential equation or first order or third order, you will get the roots. So you will get the first characteristic equation. Okay, characteristic equation, so which will be in the form of second order or third order or fourth order differential equation. So for this particular characteristic equation, there will be a particular roots. Okay, so that roots we are representing here, that is Ri. Okay, these are the roots of this characteristic equation or differential equation. So now there are different form of the solution which will exist for different types of roots. Okay, what are all the types of roots exist? So if the roots are real, so how we can represent this solution to this differential equation? And if it is purely imaginary, okay, purely imaginary and also complex in nature. Okay, so now if you take the solution for this differential equation, the roots which are in the different form, if it is real, purely imaginary and complex, how we can write the solution? So if say for example if the roots are real, okay, that is in the form of r1 comma r2, so then your yn of t, that is natural response, will be equal to in terms of c1 into e power r1t plus c2 into e power r2t. So like this your solution will be exist. Okay, so now later by using the initial condition we have to find out the constants, that is c1 and c2. Okay, similarly if the roots are the imaginary, that is plus or minus j omega. Okay, so then your natural response will be in the form of cos and sin. Okay, that is c1 into cos omega t plus c2 into sin omega t. So this is the solution for the uh, if the roots are imaginary. Okay, in the similar way if the roots are complex, that is in the form of minus alpha plus or minus j omega. Okay, if the roots are complex in nature, so then your natural response will be equal to, so e power minus alpha t into c1 cos omega t plus c2 sin omega t. Okay, so here I have taken only two roots. If it is more than the two roots, you have to again put it the value of I here, and you have to express the solution in the form of the summation, that is c1 plus c2 plus c3, it will go up to ci. Okay, so if the roots are more than 2, this is the solution for, just I am writing for the roots which are 2. Okay, so this is the solution for, so different types of roots, that is roots are real, roots are purely imaginary, and roots are complex in nature. Okay, so this is about the solution. uh, and if the roots are, say for example if the two roots are same. Okay, so if say for example r1 and r2 are same. Okay, so which will be exist the same roots, then your the response or solution of the system, it will be in the form, so it will be in the, okay, so this will be in the form of c1, so e power r r1t plus t into c2, or c2 into t into, okay, I will write properly, plus c2 into t into e power r2t. So like that. So since r1 and r2 is same, okay, so we can write it as just r. Okay, so it will be gone like this, c1 plus c2 t into e power rt plus c3 into t square e power rt. So plus it will go on till t power m minus 1, so e power rt. Okay, so this is the equation for if the roots are having the same. So uh, many roots which are having the same form, so or you can express this as just for the sake of general form, I'll express this as rit. Okay, so this is the solution for differential equation if the roots are same. Okay, so these are all the different types of solutions which will exist for different types of roots. Okay, so now we will solve the sum of the problems based on the differential equation. So then we will come to know the solution to that differential equation. Okay, so is it understood? Any doubt? What are all the types of responses? And we'll come to later the forced response. That forced response, how it behaves for a particular input which we give. Okay, so now this is the natural response when the complete initial conditions are depends. That is only on the initial conditions and when the input is 0. Okay, so is it understood? Any doubt? Hello? Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay, so we'll solve the problem and we will come to know how we can solve the differential equation for continuous time LTI system. Okay, so now take this problem, so which is 5 into dy of t by dt plus 10 into phi of t, which is equal to 2 into x of t. Okay, and the initial condition which is given as y of 0 which is equal to 3. Okay, so now this is a one of the problem which is given. Now they are asking for find out the natural response described by this differential equation. So now we need to find the what is natural response of the system. So now we know whenever input is 0, so then we will get the natural response. So take this differential equation and put input x of t which is 0. So what you will get? You will get 5 into dy of t by dt plus 10 into y of t which is equal to 0. So now we can express this in terms of the characteristic equation. So how we can represent? So take this, whatever we will take summation which is k equal to 0 to m, so which is ak into d power k into y by dt power k. So now you represent that k, so whatever it is there in terms of r. Okay, so that we can represent it. So we can represent that, or we can take it as this power whatever it is there, so d power k by dt power k, which is nothing but we can take it as r power k. So replace this one and you will get the characteristic equation in terms of r, or you can in terms of this r you will get it. So if you represent that one, so if you take this as r, so what is this one? The power it is 1, so that is 5 into r plus this power it is 0, so then we will get 10 into y power 0, that is r power 0 which is equal to 1, so that will be equal to 0. Now this is the characteristic equation and we have to find out the value of r, which is nothing but the root of this characteristic equation. So now what is your r? If you calculate for this, r equal to minus 10 by 5 which is equal to minus 2. Okay, so now your root will be equal to minus 2. So now if the root is real, now how we can find out the solution? The solution which is already exist in the form, so that we can write it as natural response of the system which is equal to, so since the only root 1 is exist, so we can write it as c1 into e power r1 t. Okay, so now what is the r? So which is, that is r1, so which we have find out here, the root of this equation, or rt we can write, or we can take this as rt. So since there is only one root, we can take it as e power rt. So now substitute this rt, so we will get that is e power minus 2t, that is this is the, so the solution to this differential equation yn of t. So now we need to find out the value of the constant. Okay, so for that we need to use the initial condition. Okay, so we have to use the initial condition and you have to find out the value of the constant. So now put whenever t equal to 0, so you will get the value 3. So now put in this equation when t equal to 0. Okay, so this equation when t equal to 0, so what you will get? So this will be, so y of 0, this will be equal to c into, so when t becomes equal to 0, this will become 1. Okay, so now what is y of 0? So y of 0 is nothing but your the value which is 3. So now what your c will become? So this will be equal to 3 and this will be equal to c. So now what is the value of c? C equal to 3. So now what is the final solution? The final solution of this differential equation will be, or we can take it as natural response, which is equal to 3 into e power minus 2t. Okay, so this is the solution to differential equation when t is greater than or equal to 0, because so we are applying, so the system is at rest when t equal to 0 and also there is no input, so that's why even it is at t equal to 0 it is at rest. So when t is less than 0, the output of the system is at the rest position, so that's why This solution exists for t greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so this is a solution to this differential equation. Now similarly you can try to do another problem, so which I will give now. So is it understood? Any doubt? So how to solve the differential equation? Hello? Okay, try to solve. So this differential equation which is given by d square y of t by dt square plus 3 into dy of t by dt, okay, plus 2 into y of t, which is equal to x of t plus dx of t by dt. So now try to find out the natural response for this differential equation. Find natural response. So is there any doubt in this? So solving the differential equation, anybody? Take this and try to solve. And the initial condition you can write, that is y of 0 which is equal to 0 and dy of t by dt which is at t equal to 0 which is equal to 1. So these are the initial conditions which is given. So we need to give the initial conditions. Okay. So are you doing? Understood? Any doubt? Anybody? Naushin Banu? Hello, Naushin?
Yes, sir.
So any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you solving?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So tell me the roots of the equations.
Sir, -2 and -1.
Yeah. So the roots of the equations are -1 and -2. Okay. So now you need to find out the constants which is there in the natural response. For that you need to put the initial conditions. Okay. So try to do that. So the roots we can put dy power k by dt power k which is equal to r power k. So this will become, so your r square plus 3r plus 2 which is equal to 0. Since we have to find a natural or zero input response, your x of t will be equal to 0. Okay. So if you find out the roots of this equation, you will get r equal to -1 and r equal to -2. Okay, so now your natural response, the solution equation will be equal to c1 into e power minus t, that is r1 equal to -1 plus c2 into e power minus 2t. Okay, so now use the initial conditions, put t equal to 0, you will get y of 0. Okay, so if you put t equal to 0, you will get y of 0, that is nothing but 0. Okay, so which is equal to c1 plus c2. Okay, C1 plus C2. You are getting one equation here, equation 1. So now you differentiate this natural response with respect to t. So you will get the dy by dt. Okay. So find out the dy by dyn of t by dt. So which is equal to minus C1 e power minus t minus 2C2 e power minus 2t. Okay, if you differentiate it, you will get this equation. Okay, so at t equal to 0, you put t equal to 0, what you will get? So if you differentiate and if you put t equal to 0 in this equation, this value it will become 1. Okay, so then your equation will be 1 equal to minus C1. If you put t equal to 0, this will become 1 minus 2 into C2. So this will become 1. So this is your equation 2. So now by using equation 1 and 2, we have to find out the value of C1 and C2. Okay. So take those equation, that is C1 plus C2 equal to 0. So minus C1 minus 2C2 which is equal to 1. So now by using this equation, you have to find out value of C1 and C2. So now if you add these two equations, what you will get? C1 and C1 will get cancel each other. Okay. And minus 2C2 plus 2C2, it will give minus C2 which is equal to 1. So now what is the value of C2? C2 equal to minus 1. So now if you put the value of C2 in any one of the equation, so what you will get? C1, C1, C2 will be minus 1 which will be equal to 0. So now C1 will be equal to 1. Okay, so you are getting the constant values. Now if you put these constant values in your equation, that is the final solution of your natural response, which is equal to C1 is 1 into e power, so minus t minus 1, so C2 is nothing but minus 1 into e power minus 2t. So this is your the solution, that is nothing but e power minus t minus e power minus 2t when t is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so this is a solution for this differential equation. So now you try to do it for, these are the solutions for this differential equation when the roots are real. Okay, now we will take the problem when the roots are imaginary. Okay, so take the problems when the roots are imaginary. So now find the natural response for this differential equation when the, so they will not actually specify whether roots are real or imaginary. Based on the roots whatever we get, so we need to write the solution to that. Okay, dt square plus 4 into y of t which is equal to 3 into dx of t divided by dt. So do this one. Try to put t of y power k by dt power k equal to r power k, then find the roots of this equation. Try to use and try to find out the roots of this equation. What are the roots?
Plus or minus 2i.
Yeah, so we can get r square plus 4 which is equal to 0. This is a characteristic equation. Then we will get r equal to plus or minus j2 or i2. We can represent I or j. Okay, so these are the roots of this characteristic equation. So now how we can represent the natural response of the system, which is equal to C1, so this is in the form of j omega. So now what is the value of omega, which is equal to 2. So now C1 into cos omega t plus C2 into sin omega t. So now actually the input conditions we need to give, so that is y of 0 which is equal to -1, and your dy of t by dt which is equal to 1 at t equal to 0. So these are the initial conditions, so which is given along with this equation. So now your natural response is this one, that is C1 into cos omega t plus C2 into sin omega t. So now we can put the value of t equal to 0 to get the constant value C1 and C2. So put the values. So if you put the value t equal to 0, you will get C1. Okay. So since sin 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1, so you will get C1 equal to 1. So C1 into 1 plus C2 into 0. Okay. So now what is the y of 0? Y of 0 is nothing but -1, which is equal to C1. So now you are obtained a value of C1. So now similarly differentiate with respect to t. So you will get the dy1 of t divided by t dt. So when at t equal to 0. So now what is the differentiation for this? So differentiation you do. So C1 into, what is the differentiation for cos? It is minus sin omega t, okay, plus C2 into cos omega t, okay. So now at t equal to 0 you put. So what is the t?
Sir, C1 minus sin omega t into omega.
Yeah, so here, yeah, with respect to t we are doing, so sin of omega t into this whatever we are getting into omega we have to put, okay. Okay, so now you find out the value. So now we know already the roots, which is in the form of j omega, which is r in here you are finding out the value of omega, which is equal to 2. So now you find out what is the value here. C1 omega you put, that is 2, okay, into minus sin omega t plus 2C2 into, so cos 2t. So now if you put t equal to 0, what will happen? So this sin omega t will become equal to 0, right? So then you will get the value this one. So this sin 2t, so when t equal to 0, this will become 1. So what you will get? 2C2, which is equal to, what is the value of this, the dy by dt at t equal to 0, which is equal to 1. So this is a value which will be equal to 1. Okay, so then what your C2 will be equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so you are getting C2 and as well as the C1. Now if you put in the form of this equation, you will get the final solution, that is yn of t, which is equal to C1 is -1, that is minus cos 2t omega, you can substitute, and C2 is nothing but plus half into, that is sin 2t. Okay, so this is the final solution of the differential equation, which we have defined for the purely imaginary case. Okay, so when the roots are purely imaginary, so you will get the solution to this differential equation as this one. Okay, so are you getting any doubt? Hello, anybody is having any doubt? Hello, anybody has any doubt? When the purely imaginary case, So now we'll do the when the roots are complex. Okay, so take this differential equation and try to do when the roots are complex. That is, so find the natural response of the differential equation, which is given by t square y of t divided by dt square plus 2 into ty by dt, okay, plus 2 into y of t, which is equal to t of x of t by dt, and your initial conditions are y of 0 which is equal to 1 and dy of t by dt which is at t equal to 0. This will give it as 0. That is, these are the initial conditions. So now try to find out the roots of this equation. So now we can, the roots are in the form of r equal to minus alpha plus or minus j omega. Okay.
minus 1 plus or minus I by root 2.
That is minus 1 plus or minus j,
I by root 2.
j by root 2. Check it once. Is the roots are correct? What is your differential equation?
Minus 1 plus or minus 2i.
Minus 1 plus or
1
minus,
plus 2i. 2j.
is it minus 1 plus or minus j into
2. 2.
2i.
2? Check it once. So if you do r square plus 2 into r plus 2 which is equal to 0. So when x of t equal to 0. So now what is the value of b here? Which is 2, c is 2 and a is 1. So now use the equation to find out roots, which is equal to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So what is your b? It is minus 2 and plus or minus minus 2 square is 4 minus 4 into a is 1 into c is 2. So divided by 2. So what you will get? Which is equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 8, which is nothing but minus 4 divided by 2. So which is equal to minus 2 by 2 plus or minus, if you take square root of minus 1 which is nothing but j and root of 4 it is nothing but 2 divided by 2. Okay, so what you are getting? You are getting minus 1 plus or minus j1. So how you got j2? So this is the roots. Okay, understood? Any doubt in this? So divided by 2 if you do, so it is minus 1 plus or minus j1. Okay. So now this is the roots, that is 1 r1 you can take it as minus 1 plus j1 and r2 we can take it as minus 1 j minus j1. Okay. And you can write the solution to this equation, which is y of n t which is equal to e power minus alpha. What is the alpha value? Which is 1, so minus 1 t, okay, into c1 cos, what is omega? It is 1, plus c2 into sin omega. So omega is nothing but now it is 1, so sin t. Okay, so this is the equation. So now we need to find out what is c1 and c2 using this the initial conditions. Okay, so now find out what is y of 0. Y of 0 which is equal to c1. So since it is e power 0 is 1, so c1 into, so cos 0 it is 1, plus c2 into sin t, which is 0. Okay, so then your c1 will become equal to, what is y of 0? That is 1, so c1 is nothing but 1. So similarly you can find out the c2 by differentiating this. So differentiate it. So what is your yn of t, which is equal to e power minus t, so c1 into cos omega t. So omega is 1 now, so can write cos t plus c2 into e power minus t sin t. Okay, so differentiate this one. So dyn of t divided by dt, so which is at t equal to 0. So this is nothing but 0, so which we have taken, which is equal to, so now find out. So if you differentiate it, first you differentiate this and put it constant this one, so that is e power minus t. So if you differentiate for cos t, it is nothing but minus sin t, so plus, so you can put it c1 outside, so plus cos t into, so if you put e power minus t differentiation, which is minus of e power minus t, plus c2 into e power minus t cos t, okay, plus sin t into minus of e power minus. Okay, so now put t equal to 0 in this equation, so what you will get? 0, which is, so c1, so this is, it will become 0 because of sin t, and here it will become 1, so which is, this is also, it will become 1, so this will become minus 1. Okay, minus c1, so here it will be minus, so e power 0 it is 1. Okay, so this is minus 1, and you will get minus c1 plus, so here it will be 0 and this will become, so c2, and this will become 0, so c1 minus c1 plus c2 will become equal to 0, so then your c2 will be equal to c1. So now c1, which you already find out, what is the c1 value? Which is equal to 1, so the c2 is also 1 and c1 is also 1. So now what is the final equation? So you will get natural response final equation or final solution, which will be equal to e power minus t into, so cos t plus sin t. So this is the solution to the differential equation when the roots are complex. Okay, so understood? Any doubt? Hello, anybody is having any doubt? Kirtana, hello Kirtana, hello.
Hello?
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody is having any doubt in this? Subramanya, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so we'll stop here and we'll continue the forced response in the next class. Okay.